guess who's here from Quebec? It's Ricardo, y'all.
Hello, everyone.
They love you. They love you. I love you all the time, but I really like it when you bake.
I know.
And we're gonna make cookies.
I know. So, I mean, we have a little buddy there. He's going to be so happy. We'll give him a cookie.
We're going to give him lots of cookies.
Lots of cookies.
Lots of cookies for the baby.
We have to do it. You know what? Each time I was actually baking cookies on the TV show anywhere, I was keeping the recipes I like in a drawer.
Yeah.
At the end of a couple of years, I mean, I had a pile like this, about 80 recipes. So I kept the best of to create this kind of bookazine where
I love that.
all the classics that we love, coast to coast, are in there.
Okay, so this is the bookazine you're talking about. So it's Ricardo's best cookies.
Over 70
These are the
great
best
cookies.
ones.
I mean, the holidays are coming, but Halloween, every cookies you like, from crunchy to chewy to cakey, it's all there.
I'm drooling.
With great tips.
I'm drooling right now.
The first one I would like to make with you is a white chocolate macadamia chewy cookie.
Gulp.
And
it looks so good.
Either you just eat or you give me a hand. It's as you want.
Well, I'm just going to eat and you can maybe show them how to make it. I don't know. Because for the folks that do the holiday baking, and a lot of people do start early and then they freeze the recipes so that they have it done.
You can freeze the dough quite often.
You can freeze the dough so that you can just take it out and look like a master when people actually start coming over. So start thinking about that now.
And quite often, I mean, you go like different meals, and at the end, you're not that crazy for a piece of cake or something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You need something sweet. I know. I know.
What do you mean by that?
But it's nice to have something sweet at the end.
Just something a little sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, in a bowl, cup of flour,
Yeah.
pinch of salt, quarter teaspoon of baking soda. It's done.
Okay.
In a second bowl, half a cup of butter, unsweetened.
Unsweetened butter.
Unsalted.
Yeah,
you see, they're listening, eh?
And I'd be like looking at the store for the unsweetened butter.
Exactly.
That would be me. Like, but it said unsweetened. Okay, so unsalted butter.
Unsalted, soften, and you have half a cup of brown sugar to this. 1 egg.
Okay. Look at you, you're a master. You're a cook and a baker, which I think is an amazing thing. We were talking at the meeting yesterday. A lot of people are one or the other.
I have a sweet tooth. I'm like you. I like, I mean, a good piece of. You know that if Canada is one thing, what we are a pie.
We're a pie.
We're a
Canada's
pie. Because coast to coast, we love pie.
Yeah, we do like pie.
And so I should
a lot of pie in
prepare,
this
you know, a best of with the Canadian pies.
You should make it all. You
see?
should do the cookies and the pie.
It has changed colors.
Yeah.
It has like, it's paler. This is what we want.
Okay.
At this stage, we're almost done. Put it on a low speed.
And then you add in
You combine
your dry.
everything there.
Okay.
That's all you need to do. The cookie
you make it look
done.
so easy, though. Baking is such an exact science.
It is. This is why we love to do this with our children and grandchildren and friends, because you can actually make sure that you'll have a success.
But most of the kids are just standing by waiting for them to eat the batter. Like, I just want to get in there.
But you know what? The batter.
That's the best part.
This is such a great idea. What I do sometimes, you buy some ice cream, vanilla, chocolate, as you want. Let it melt a bit. You take this batter, put some chunks in it. You will have your own cookie dough ice cream.
Ooh,
it is great. When you have your batter like this,
that's a good idea.
Add half a cup of macadamia nuts.
Yeah, I love that nut.
And 4 ounces of white chocolate.
Okay.
Chop it roughly.
Super sweet white chocolate.
You won't still have pieces once it's baked.
Okay.
Add this there, and you will have your cookie dough. At this stage, if you want, you can freeze it and keep it, and it's there.
Okay.
Or you can even do, because this next step is to roll these cookies.
Right.
And you can flour. You want to do it?
How much do you think makes a perfect cookie? Like, would you say that?
2 tablespoons.
Like that much?
About or a bit more.
A bit more?
It's 2 full tablespoons.
Like that?
Yeah, exactly. Give me your hand before.
Yeah.
This one. There.
Okay.
Drop it in there. Now, you know, I've put flowers in her hand, but she removes it. You know, there was a reason for that.
I thought it was too much.
I know, if it's too much, I will tell you.
This is shocking because I bake all the time.
And then, actually, the flour is just
to
prevent from sticking to your hands.
Yeah,
You want to make
I get it now because it's sticking to my hands.
Exactly.
Okay, so now put it here.
About 8 on...
That looks like it's going to be a gigantic cookie.
No, because the heat, there's butter into this. So as soon as the butter starts to melt, the cookie is going to spread.
Okay.
Preheat your oven to 400 degrees.
All right.
And then you will put one baking sheet at a time. You want to make sure the airflow around, you know, your cookies are perfect.
Right.
Not more than 8.
Look at that perfection I just made.
You don't have to tap it down.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it's a ball we want.
It's going to go sit in the living room while you finish the recipe.
Okay, so that goes in the oven for about 7 minutes.
Right.
But if your baking sheet is black instead of aluminum, well, this one was aluminum, but lots of cookies.
It's your favorite one,
It's the favorite one.
Yeah.
So you will, the time will change. Instead of 7 minutes, it could be like 6, or it could be 8, according to, or if you have a silpat like this, instead of parchment paper, that will change the time, the cooking time also.
You have to keep your eye on them, because some people want the cookie to be like, I want it to be soft still, so I'm going to take it out even before it's properly ready, and then when you let it cool for a bit, you're going to have the soft cookie.
If you want it,
Are these soft?
The center has to be chewy. Taste it.
Okay.
It's still soft. So I wrote in the book the 8 commandments of the perfect cookies, and one of them is also
this is the perfect cookie.
Let them cool on the rack. Now to store them, if you want to keep them a bit chewy, put them in an airtight container with a piece of bread.
Oh, so that you use the
Not a piece of apple.
This.
It's too juicy.
Okay,
if you have like a brown sugar that is hard as a rock, yes, you put a piece of apple, and it will turn back to what it's supposed to be. But for cookies, just a piece of bread, and you'll get something fantastic for at least 3 days.
What does that bread do? I hear that all the time. What does that bread do?
Bread?
Yeah, why does it keep it soft? What is it about putting bread in there that keeps the cookie soft? It works.
I can't answer you.
Whatever. It doesn't matter, it works,
it's the humidity,
just do it.
The humidity in the bread.
Yes.
And you know
okay, all right. It's perfect, isn't it?
And
I make such good cookies, it's unbelievable.
You do?
So yeah,
what
look at what I made. They're phenomenal. So you can get this recipe on our website, cityline.ca, and he mentioned the 8 commandments of perfect cookies. So, and we want to make the perfect cookie every single time, so we've got that video at cityline.ca as well.